This is looking out my dining room window. There's a whole row of mountains beyond these mountains that you can't see because it's so cloudy. You can see the low-lying clouds right there, kind of just hanging there. It's hard to see, but off in the distance there's a church steeple in that area. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a pretty day. This is sitting on my front porch. I can be a little louder. I was trying to be quiet in there because both my boys are in their rooms doing their schoolwork. My wife is in her office doing her work. And I have to go to the post office and, of course, get a cup of coffee. And I'm going to go to a thrift shop or two today. So, hey, join me. There's my little squirrel friend. Throw out some nuts for him or her. There's a white squirrel down there. It's a little more timid. There it goes, running up that tree in the distance. Can't really see it, but anyway, it's entirely white. This one was playing hide and seek with me. It stuck its head around the tree and looked at me and then ducked back around the tree really quickly. I wish this white squirrel was a little more bold. I see it up there. Actually, there's two. One over here and one over there. Jumping around. I think we have 2 white squirrels total. Here's the tree fort, and I gotta go. Or I'll just want to stay in the yard and drink coffee all day. I love my yard. It's so peaceful. Yeah. But I'd be out here alone except with the animals, which is okay, but I love it when my boys come out and they're doing their thing, they're playing and everything. My wife will come out and sit with me on the deck and have a cup of coffee. Good times. So I'm getting a little earlier start than usual. Ordinarily I don't leave for maybe another 45 minutes or so to an hour. I just wanted to get out early today. I get my packages shipped, and I might just sit somewhere for a few minutes and wait until the thrift shop opens. So I don't feel rushed today. Just want to take my time. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I'm about to get on the road here, so talk to you later. So I just got out of the thrift shop. I wasn't in there as long as I usually am. Yeah, you just fell. Let me see. Like I said, I'm not in my van, so it's hard for me to find a place to actually put the camera that's not gonna fall. Anyway, I'm a sucker for like jars of jewelry. I paid $8 for this. I usually only pay like $5, but I know I saw, it's not a big deal, but I saw 1 or 2 sterling silver earrings in here, which the sterling itself is only worth probably, 50 cents or a quarter. It's not worth much, but I just like looking through things like this. And I got a Nikon camera, Cool Pics, for $9. I paid $9 for it, but it's got the battery, and it has an SD card in it. So, and I looked it up online, and they could sell for quite a bit. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Then I found a couple pair of sterling silver earrings that I paid $4 each for. but they're nice ones. Like this one and these. So they're nice. They're heavy. They got stones. This one has marks in it. This one interested me because I don't know if it's turquoise. It's kind of light, but it could be turquoise, I guess. I don't know. But it's got several marks. I'm just wondering if it's maybe an Indian mark or something like that. Native American Indian. Yeah, who knows? I see the 925, but there's two other marks in there, and I don't know what they are. But I'll throw those in my collection. Probably, I won't sell them unless they like the value far outweighs the weight in silver. Because I just saved my silver. And this one's just marked 925. But yeah, so that's it. Yeah, like if I buy a pair of sterling silver earrings and say they're Navajo, and I can sell them for $125, and I paid $2 or $3, $4, $5 for them, I'm going to sell them because they're already like way more valuable than the actual silver content. But if it's just a normal pair of earrings, unmarked 925 sterling, that's all it says, I just throw it in my box. And, like I said before, I've got, several pounds of sterling silver jewelry that I'll have one day if it goes up like they say it's going to go up. I have my doubts, but you never know. I mean, it's bound to go up at some point. It's not really going up, in my opinion, like gold is going up. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not going to go through all of this right now. It's too much. I like to dump it out. But yeah, that's an interesting earring, but I don't think it's silver, but it's just interesting. I'm being stalked. Yeah, see, it's just an interesting earring. It looks old. It's a screw back. I don't see a mark on it, but I'll just pull out a couple pieces. Like I say, I'm not going to go through it right now. It's a busy parking lot. This looks like sterling silver, but I don't know if I see a mark or not. But yeah, it certainly looks like silver. I just have to test it because it could be nickel, silver. Anyway, I really haven't had a cup of coffee today. And I say not really because I had a cup of decaf. I don't have any regular instant caffeinated coffee, and I drink a lot of instant, as you may know. And yeah, only thing I could find was decaf today. Very depressing. So I don't mind decaf, but not in the morning when I'm really needing a cup of coffee to wake myself up because I'm not awake yet. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see. Littles. I can't really read that. Something. Anyway, this is trying to put it back together. It fell apart. Millgrove something. It's got a cross on it. And it's a SS. I guess does it stand for Sunday school? And then it says 7 for 7 years, I guess. Like a little attachment. Yeah. Yeah, let me just look at this, see what this is. I like little pins. Uh-oh, you fell again. That just kind of happened out of the blue. I didn't see that one coming. Tell you what, this is getting getting time prohibitive here. I mean, wow. I think that's a sign that I may need to go. Same thing, just Sunday school from Mill Groves. So I'm going to go, I guess, before you fall again. I'm dropping things. Anyway, if I find anything, I'll let you know. I did find one thing right here that's interesting. I mean, I haven't gone through much of it. As you can see, I'm way down at the bottom there. But I found this. This is kind of cool. I don't really think it's gold or anything, but it's pretty. Yeah. It's very interesting, but like I say, I don't think it's gold. Nah. It's kind of dirty. It does look like an opal. It looks like a real opal. I don't know if it is or not, but it looks like one. So let me just look at this real quick before I go. Oh, wait, hold on there. I see a K on there. Oh, I see a K. K is a good sign. Oh, yeah, there it is, 14 karat. So it is 14 karat. Now, this was attached to it. So I wonder if it's 14 karat. It was like that. If so, then I'll just have to test this because I don't see a mark on it. It looks like it could be gold, though. Hold on. Some kind of a weird mark. I don't know what it means. Oh. Yeah, it says 14K POM. POM? POM? Well, there you go. That was absolutely worth the $8 already for this little gold earring. So I'm happy with that. Okay, I gotta go because I really need coffee and I'm so out of frame here. This is gonna be a bad video. I mean, it's not gonna be very aesthetic, right? All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. And plus, I've dropped you like 100 times. All right, bye-bye. Okay, I went in and got a cup of coffee at my little kind of gas station beside the big grocery store that I like to sit at. Like across the street's the bank where the ambulance was in 1 or 2 videos back, or 4 or 5 videos back. I don't remember, but there was an ambulance across the street. And I'm just going to sit here and watch a YouTube video, drink my coffee. I got a banana. And I'm going to go through that jar of miscellaneous and just kind of relax. I feel like I need to relax. I feel like I'm out of it today. But anyway, I got a whole bunch of these metal, like dragonflies and moths and different things. There's 4 of them. I don't know what they are, but they're heavy. I'm going to just put them on there probably as a set and let it go. 1980s Bruce Springsteen pin. A 1 ounce Great Northern Coin copper coin. It looks like silver, but I don't see a mark, but there's a patent number on there, and I'm going to look that up, see how old it is. It's like a tie, well, it's not a tie clip, it's a pin. But I'll look that up. Sterling silver earring, dolphins. A bicycle, sterling silver earring. Sterling silver earring with the green stone in it. Sterling silver bicycle earring. course, the 14 karat gold and opal earring, a little dolphin earring, sterling silver, two sterling silver earrings with various, beads on there. And I dropped one. Just an old Lions Club pin. Two of the Sunday school pins that I showed you earlier. Sterling silver and a blue stone earring. Sterling silver and a green stone earring. And this has a mark on it that I can't distinguish, but it has two green stones. One, the bottom looks a little bit like a peridot. And sterling silver and what do you call these things? Scarabs. It's just a piece. It's not complete, it's just a piece. Okay, so I sold something on the marketplace, and what it was a old silverware set, but it was just plated, but it belonged to my grandmother. So it was in one of the wooden cases, and she gave it to me. Well, she died in 1980, so I guess she gave it to me sometime in the 1970s. I had it for a long time, but it was all tarnished. I didn't need it, so I decided to sell it. I mean, I hemmed and hawed about it. I wanted to sell it just to get rid of it, because I'm getting rid of things. I'm at that stage of my life I just want to get rid of things. Something happened to me, I wouldn't want my boys to be burdened with a lot of just stuff. Those would not mean anything to them. A lot of things they wouldn't even know what they were, where they came from. They may think I just bought them at a thrift shop. But anyway, I decided to get rid of them, finally. So they made, I plainly say I don't ship. I want to sell everything locally. They said, would you ship? And they said, I'll pay you X amount for these. And it was like $40 more than I was asking. Well, I knew that I could ship them for $10 to $15 probably. So, long story short, I know there's a lot of scams on the marketplace, but I decided that I'm going to take a chance. So I said, yeah, I'll ship. Sure enough, they sent me the money. So I made a lot more than I was going to make on them. And I told them that they were my grandmother's silverware that she had given me many years ago. And I shipped it today. They didn't want the box. They said that they're going to make earrings and bracelets and things like that. So they didn't want the box. So I still have the box. And I'm using that to now store some of my silver jewelry in. But he or she, I think it was a he, sent me a picture of the items that they make from this kind of silverware, and they're really pretty, very nice. So I shipped it this morning, sent them a message saying I shipped your silverware. Here's the tracking number. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, because like I said, they paid a lot more than I was asking for it. Boom, they sent me a message back, said, would you like either a bracelet or a ring? Which would you prefer? Because that way you'll have something to remember your grandmother by. I was blown away. That was such a kind, thoughtful gesture that it totally took me by surprise. I actually had tears in my eyes this morning because it hit me so hard, because I struggled. I didn't want to get rid of them. I wanted to get rid of them. I didn't. I did. I didn't. I've had them for years. And finally, like I said, I'm cleaning out. I decided I'm going to pull the plug. I'm just going to let them go. And then for this to happen, that I'm going to get, I said I wanted a ring. And yeah, even if it has flowers on it or whatever and I don't wear it, it's just the thought of me not wanting really to get rid of them, but then deciding to get rid of them. And now I'm going to have a memento made from them. I just thought that was just like one of the most super cool things that's happened in a long time. God is good. I mean, wow. Yeah, I was blown away. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you. There's still so many kind people out there, so many thoughtful people. I know there's a lot of evil in the world, and we have to pray every day, multiple times throughout the day. Just pray, 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 pray. But wow, when something like this happens, it's like, yeah, good still exists for sure, and it's just a sign. Anyway, like I said, I just want to share that with you, and I want to show you what I got today at the thrift shop. I'm happy with it. I'm going to finish my coffee and go home. God bless you guys. God loves you, and I'll see you soon, real soon.